Approximately 100 million Africans died. Jamaica and Haiti had the most significant slave rebellions in the Caribbean. Marcus Garvey was the founder and president of the largest black organization called the UNIA. Emperor Jean-Jacques Dessalines was the first ruler of independent This is the largest clay brick building on earth, made in Mali 1206 AD. A people without knowledge of their history is like a tree without roots. Marcus Garvey. Now let's see some ancient African achievements and inventions. Administration of ancient Ghana and the defense of Ghana. In West Africa, creation of the first library, the creators of architecture, Makeda, Queen of Sheba, 960 BC, the kings of Egypt. Africans created shorthand writing, they taught mathematics to the Greeks, beginning of science of dentistry in Egypt, introduction in smelting iron, the origin of papyrus paper in ancient timeline showing the first known culture on Earth, Congo, 88,000 BC.